What is going on, family? We are back checking out another song from Liliac, and today we are going to be getting into their most recent Christmas drop. And from what you guys have told me, they tend to do this, I think, at least every year, or at least every last couple of years, they've dropped like a new Christmas rendition, if you will. And I had saw recently that they were putting out this "God Rest You Merry Gentlemen" cover, or their version of this song. So I was pretty excited to check it out. And so we are here just trying to show some love and support for Liliac since it's a brand new song for them and try to give them some love on the algorithm and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and check it out. This is a little early for me for Christmas music. A little. I know some of y'all are saying, Johnny, it's right around the corner, right? For me, like the week before, that's when I start really, really, really getting into the mood. But I will tell you guys, and I know I haven't played the video yet, but I will tell you guys, the Christmas Village is going up tonight, and I promise I'll post it when it's done. I promise. You guys will see. You'll see the new rendition, and you'll see it all. Let's get into the song.
Gentlemen, let nothing you display. Remember Christ the Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. And that's the hell in Israel, this blessed babe was born and laid within a manger upon this blessed Lord.
Okay, I like how they kept up the energy with that little drum kick right there. Like, I feel like that's what I was needing. I like the fact that this is like not overly over, right? Where sometimes I feel like when a lot of times like bands or other groups, musicians, whatever, like want to do like their takes and versions on like a metal Christmas song and whatnot. They go a little too over the top with it. I like the fact that this is kind of like just very subtle. You know what I mean? Where it's got a rock feel to it, a rock edge to it, where it feels very like Liliac, but it's not overly done. And it's not like some pathetic attempt at a grab. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no shots at no bands out there, but there are some people where it's just a little sad, like where it's not good. It's not good, and this I feel like a better way to kind of do something like this. The only thing I'll say that I'm a little disappointed in, and this is just a bias thing personally, is that I'm a little disappointed in the fact that like I like to see them in the black. You know what I mean? Like Liliac in black is my favorite, yo. You know what I mean? Like when the whole aesthetic is like the dark and the baddie. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of y'all out there are probably stoked to see them in like white and red and Christmas colors and stuff like that, which is cool. It is cool. And honestly, they look so much more dope in black. You know what I mean? And that's just again, that's a personal thing, guys, because I wear black every day. So, yeah. That's just me. That's just me. But I like the fact that they are doing this in a kind of like I don't know, this like their tour bus or something like that, or like the family bus or whatever. But I like the fact that it's like done in front of the bus. It's got a very like at home, like at your Christmas kind of feel to it. I believe that they live out in California or have lived out in California for a while. So it's got a very like California Christmas kind of feel to the video, which to me again it kind of screams like this is who the band is. You know what I mean? I feel like we're kind of like taking a step into like the band family's Christmas a little bit. So I feel like that's just really cool. And I feel like that transcends really well in the video.
Sing praises, all you within this place, and with true love and brotherhood, each other now embrace. This holy tide of Christmas, so lovers dust their face. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, fire!
On this day he was born. Tidings, comfort, joy.
Oh my God! Talk about that's my damn favorite Christmas cover that I've ever heard. You know what I mean? Like I feel like everything I said in the beginning, it only came throughout the rest of it, where it's like they gave us like that little bit of that Liliac metal feel to it, like right there at the end, gave us like the whistle scream and all that. I feel like they did like a really great job of kind of like blending the idea of like making like their sound with like the original Christmas song, where it's like you kind of get a lot of that like that same softness from like the original like or like what people think about when they think about this God Rest You Merry Gentlemen song. And I like the fact that I believe that they are from if please don't kill me if it's the wrong religion, but I believe that they're from like a Christian background. So like the idea of them doing a song very specifically about like the baby Jesus and a very Christian rooted song, I think is really cool. It just shows again like the fact that it's okay for them to have their faith and what they do when a lot of times people don't associate with like if you're a Christian, how could you be in a rock band? You know what I mean? How could you do this and that? Like isn't that like counterculture kind of thing? But I feel like Liliac defines that where you can still be and have your faith and it doesn't change the fact that your music doesn't really have anything to do with that, but this is a chance for them to kind of put those two things together. So I think this is the perfect way to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like it too much when people tend to get too preachy in like their original music, but this is how you kind of tie those two things of those parts of yourself together, where you can see really who the band is as individuals in their faith and like their love for the holiday and all those things and their music and how they bring those two things together. And I think it's cool. This is the first time I've heard one of their covers of like a Christmas song, but I'm really sold on it. I like it, and I'm definitely going to add it to my Christmas playlist because I definitely need better stuff in there because I'm not the biggest Christmas music guy. And but I did like this version of this song, and I don't have like really any kind of like covers of this one, if you will, or ones of it like that in my Christmas playlist. So I really enjoyed this one. But yeah, we're gonna have to get into more Liliac, and you guys will let me know what the other one is from their Christmas collection because it is the holiday season. So we'll probably get into more of their Christmas stuff just because it is the time frame. So if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you.